After bursting onto the UK charts at just 15 years old, Lulu, of course, has gone on to enjoy an extraordinary 60-year career with multiple #1 hits, a Eurovision victory, even a Bond theme tune.
And as she celebrates the incredible milestone with a final farewell tour, she's joining us to reveal what fans can expect.
Lovely to see you this morning.
It's always great to see you.
Lovely.
You two are actually a great couple. You're joyous.
Aww.
You know, and I think in my work, I want to be joyous.
Yeah.
I want to feel the joy. And you kind of do that. This show does it.
We have a lovely time.
When we're talking about Christmas in September, everything's...
How inoffensive were they? I was thinking, oh, for God's sake. But they were so sweet.
They were in on the joke. They were lovely.
Are you big Christmas fan, Lulu?
Love it. And actually, I really never want to take my tree down, but I do. I couldn't have it up at summer. I couldn't.
There's that bad luck thing that people say it is as well, isn't it?
I'm not superstitious.
You're not.
Not me.
So let's talk about the farewell tour.
Yes.
Because you were on not that long ago.
And this is it.
You said this was the farewell.
I'm
She's
sure
the
that was
Elton
it.
John of the farewell tour.
March you were here, and it was all going to finish. And now we're back doing some more.
She's having a nice time, that's why.
It's very true, but all of that is kind of pertinent. And it's only 10 gigs.
Okay.
And the
Well,
thing
10 at the moment.
Somebody said how long you can be doing. Anyway, 10 gigs because they've actually, you know, very nicely parceled it so that they're not crammed. Before, I'm 75, so I decided I don't want to do that anymore. That cramming these shows together, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I did 2 gigs the other day. I've got, you know, a book I'm working on. This is the memoir, like a 75-year-old. This is the memoir. So the tour and the memoir, and then there's documentary, I think. Yes, I think so. And then there's talk of other things.
What other things, Lulu? Don't go quiet on us now.
You know, you talk about all these things and then they don't quite come together. But, you know, there's a lot to talk about because 60 years I've done a lot.
Is there going to be a movie of your life?
Something.
I reckon a documentary.
Well, we've got the documentary, but we need a movie of her life as well.
Who would you have play you if you could?
Oh, and I'd have to think about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a
you
few
would.
to go
You'd have
through.
Although I like Saoirse Ronan.
Oh, she's amazing.
Because I think she can do anything.
Yes.
I love
amazing.
Saoirse Ronan.
But talking of doing anything, like when you're reading the book, like you've sung a Bond tune. What was that for?
The Man with the Golden Gun.
1974.
That was the year we were born. Just before you were born.
I'm such an old fart. I mean, it's ridiculous. You were born that year.
But you know what? You never age, though, either.
Oh.
And I think it is because you are curious and you learn new things and you've had this
Search for
life. Yeah, you just love life.
I'm not complacent, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I just don't take it for granted. Oh, my God, where did they find that old piece of film? I mean, there's so much.
There's a lot out there. That's why the documentary is going to be fascinating.
What is that? That's the 80s, got to be. Look at the hair.
It does look
big
like
hair.
it, doesn't it?
Big hair. You started to Sir with Love with Sidney Poitier when you were 16.
Yeah, boom, bang,
Eurovision, you won Boomer Bang Bang.
Oh, my God.
You married a Bee Gee. You had your own TV shows on the BBC from 1968 to 73.
That's a long run.
David Bowie, you did a song with David Bowie.
I had a hit record with David, yeah, I did. Yeah, that was kind of amazing because there was I saw myself Saturday night television, you know, singing and dancing my head off, and he was too cool for school.
So cool.
And said, you know, swore, in fact, emphatically, the record companies don't get you. They don't get your voice either. I'm going to make a hit record with you. And I went, really? Whoa, he gets me, he sees me. Because I struggled, you know.
That's amazing for someone of his sort of credibility.
Well, cool. His cool factor was in the stratosphere.
And
I was like Mrs. Saturday Night TV, you know.
It's a very different world.
A whole different world, but he saw the other side of me.
But that was kind of like the Beatles as well. When the Beatles turned around and somebody said to them, who are you listening to? And they said you, didn't they? What were they on?
It was, they were on Ready, Steady, Go.
Look at that picture, by the way.
Oh, the cat that got the cream. Yeah. I mean, look at that face. That wee fat face.
And what did they say about you? They were listening to Shout.
That was their favourite release of the week. And then they asked me to do a show with them, which was unbelievable. In fact, I just worked with Paul just a few weeks ago. I did a few BVs on one of his tracks.
On one of his new songs. Was it good?
What do you think, Paul McCartney?
Yeah.
It's certainly not bad.
Can I just ask, even though you know him and obviously you go back a long way, when you're there doing backing vocals for Paul McCartney, one of the Beatles, have you still got that? Gosh, this is...
I said, can I do that again? I don't think that was very good because I was just trying too hard to be good, you know. And he went, yeah, you know, he was so relaxed, so easy.
So are these all the stories that are going to be in the farewell tour as well? Because I think that's what people want to... They want to hear some of these
I think
stories.
the thing that I've noticed, because it was such a... The tour was so... I mean, I had a tear every night.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sometimes I cried, but sometimes it was just a tear. But I was very emotional because there's all the films, all the videos, all, you know, snatch bits of everything. And then the little bits of just, you know, talk about, dialogue about my experiences and all the people. And then it goes through, and, you know, and then there's Take That, and then there's the film I did last year with Diane.
Yes,
and the acting thing, and the, you know, there was, it reminded me of what I'd done. I forget what I've done, because I miss his, not Johnny on the spot, I miss his running ahead of myself. Although I try, because of the meditation, I try to be more present, and I've achieved that to a degree. But the wee Lulu from Glasgow is still there, and I'm always, like, charging ahead. But I think that's what has happened is that there's the music that people remember, that they can feel a little maybe sad or poignant about. You know, there's a bit of film of Morris and I, which actually makes me... My ex-husband, who came to the final show, he said that was my favourite bit, Morris. And it was, he said, I cried. And, you know, there's moments like that. And then there's like, get up, you know, and have fun. So I've been so lucky, so that when they said, look, a lot of people couldn't get in, sold out, what about doing some more? I went, oh, really? Now I've said, and then they said, just 5, and then it went 8 maybe, and then now it's 10. But spread out so that I can feel the joy and not feel that they're crammed and I'm exhausted. I mean, you know.
And celebrate your birthday too. You've got to do that.
Exactly.
I'm not going to stop celebrating to the years up.
Everybody wants to be able to come and celebrate with you. We're thrilled that you came back to see us, and you are doing some more. Long may it continue. We want this to be the longest farewell ever.
Yes. Almost farewell.
Almost. Lulu's farewell tour. Champagne for Lulu continues in November. We'll see you soon, I hope. Thank you.
All right, God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload new content every day, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out, and we'll see you in the morning.